How did this 17-year-old go from averaging 1.5 points per game in France's second division to post-riding LeBron James? Guerschon Yabusele wasn't supposed to be this good, but he overcame all the odds to become an Olympic sensation. Now, he just signed an NBA contract with the 76ers, but how did an unknown kid from France manage to make it to the best basketball league in the world? It all started in Dreux, France, where Guerschon was born and raised. Interestingly enough, he actually trained as a boxer in his youth. However, he did play basketball with youth sections of Corel Rouen Basket, a team in France's first division in 2012. A year later at age 17, he joined the Corel Rouen Basket team, who were now relegated to the second division. In his first season there, he put up a modest 1.5 points per game. The following season at age 18, he averaged 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 1.7 assists. Guerschon was playing well against pros, but it was only the second division of France. For the following year in 2015, he signed with the Rouen Metropole Basket in France's first division. He continued to improve, as this time he averaged 11.5 points and 6.8 rebounds. In each of his first 3 seasons in France, Yabusele showed tremendous growth as a player. He went from a 17-year-old averaging less than 2 points to a 19-year-old being the third leading scorer and the top rebounder on his team. He also led his team in three-point efficiency at 42.6% on 2 attempts a game. With an impressive professional season under his belt, Guerschon had a decision to make. He could either play another season in France to develop or declare for the NBA draft. He couldn't pass up the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and chose to enter his name in the NBA draft. Unfortunately for Guerschon, the coverage on international players was nothing like it is today. As a result, he was largely an afterthought, as experts projected him to be a late first or second round pick. That's why it was a surprise when,
with the 16th pick in the 2016 NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select Guerschon Yabusele from Dreux, France. He last played for Rouen in France.
So just 3 seasons after playing professionally in France, Yabusele found himself playing for the NBA's most storied franchise. Well, not quite. After a modest summer league campaign where he put up 8 points per game, it was clear he wasn't ready to contribute to winning at the NBA level. To continue developing, he signed a 1-year deal with the Shanghai Sharks. What ensued put Guerschon on the map.
For 亚布塞莱，好转身，
一个人盯1防1，这对他来说呢是习以为常的事情。没传，哦呦，漂亮，暴扣啊！
这个球很有霸气啊！
新疆队又打得简单了。
新疆队打了快2分钟了，还没有得分。
In 38 games in China, he averaged 21.5 points and 9.5 rebounds. This incredible production earned him a CBA All-Star appearance and a trip back to America. Not only that, on July 20th, he signed with the Boston Celtics to officially ink his first NBA contract. To say that this season was a tale of 2 stories is an accurate statement. On the NBA level, Yabusele struggled. It wasn't until October 20th where he made his NBA debut, where he only managed 3 points. In 33 games, he could only muster 2.4 points on a very limiting 7 minutes a game on a Celtics team that was 1 win shy of the finals that year. On the Red Claws though, Guerschon played like the best player on the team. The difference was quite stark. On a team like the Celtics, players like Guerschon who hadn't panned out yet weren't gonna cut it. I mean, they had enough young players on the roster as is between Tatum, Brown, and Rozier. That's why on July 10th, 2019, the Celtics waived Yabusele from their roster. As a raw talent who failed in the NBA, he was on the path of fading towards obscurity like many before him. And for a while, it actually looked like that might happen. Over the next 2 years, he played for the Nanjing Monkey Kings and ASVEL of the CBA and France's first division. His efficient and solid style of play led to him signing with the Spanish giants Real Madrid. Finally, it was at Madrid where he would find a home for himself. Over the next 4 seasons, he would contribute to efficient and the solid style of basketball that he always did. However, despite his international success, it wasn't until a massive event that Guerschon Yabusele put his name on the map, the 2024 Paris Olympics. Going into the event, all the talk surrounding France was around Wemby and Gobert. Nobody mentioned Cornier, Batum, Ntilikina, and Yabusele. To be fair, it seemed to be for good reason. Guerschon was relatively quiet in the group stage as he averaged 8 points in under 20 minutes a game. This was accompanied by a 2-1 group stage finish where they lost by double digits to Germany. France looked quite underwhelming relative to expectations. To make matters even worse, they were matched up against Canada in the quarterfinals. With SGA, Jamal Murray, and other NBA talent, it appeared that France would go out in an early exit. However, Vincent Collet, France's head coach, figured something out. In a very gutsy move, he decided to slide Wembanyama at the center. That meant that at center, Gobert would be moved to the bench, and the player that would take his place, Guerschon Yabusele. As soon as he was inserted in the starting lineup, he put up 22 points in 30 minutes of action, eliminating a favorite in Canada. And as a whole, France looked much better in this game than they did all of the group stage. However, the road didn't get any easier as in the semi-finals, a familiar foe awaited them, Germany. If France had any chance of winning, it was going to be through the new lineup with Guerschon starting. Initially, things didn't look good as France quickly fell behind 12-2, getting tested right out of the gate. It wasn't long before the French settled in and started to turn the game around. Between a barrage from Wemby, Cornier, and Yabusele, the French took the lead 36-33. They never looked back after taking a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter and holding on to win the game. So France, against tremendous adversity, somehow found out a way to get to the finals. Waiting for them was a team so referred to as the greatest team of all time by some, the Avengers United States. With many all-stars such as Curry, LeBron, and Durant, France was supposed to be taken care of relatively easily. However, 2 players had different ideas, those 2 being Victor Wembanyama and Guerschon Yabusele. In a back and forth game, Wemby and Yabusele made play after play to keep France in striking distance. Right when it looked like America might pull away towards the end of the first half, Yabusele did this. The game was contested throughout, and it was anybody's game up until the fourth quarter, and then Steph Curry just proceeded to do his thing. Despite the fact that they lost, his excellent play hadn't gone in vain. On August 29, 2024, Yabusele inked a 1-year deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. At the time of recording, Guerschon is receiving solid minutes and is playing well with the Sixers right now. How he performs long term with Paul George and Joel Embiid both returning from injuries yet to be seen. Will he sign a new deal with them when the season ends? Who knows. However, what can be said for sure is that he overcame tremendous odds to come back to this position. From averaging 1.5 points per game as a 17-year-old to flaming out in the NBA, he has gone through adversity every step of the way. And if the past tells us something, Guerschon will be in the NBA past the 2024 to 2025 season. If you enjoyed this, I have another type of video just like it over here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.